mid-exploration.
Might be caught by Mindfreak. I mean, Mindfreak only has the Sheriff. Plenty of shots. Rattled away. Narrowly missing the heads here. Snakebite dropped down, vulnerable. Calazines holding some util out into his hand. Doesn't know which direction. Flash through. There it is. The follow-up and double face. Might be cleaned up, though, here by Devi. Should be, at least. Nice reactions, yeah. Beautiful business. At this point, though, no real chances for Loud. It looks like to really win this round, but a good chance to highlight really how important winning that pistol round and this follow-up as well.
Adjusted their expectations. Oh, this is a great idea from Paper Rex. They're making it feel like it's full A main exec, and they've got Monyet so deep into tree already. Faking as if everybody's coming towards A main.
Rapid here with a Nightfall as well. Soundcue's cut away. It's going to be breaking the glass and already in their faces. More. They know that they've got a couple of trails, so that's why the nade's rebounding under, below, sees, connects, but there it is. Nade just wrapping around and collecting onto 2 years. Too much to deal with. Rocket in your face. But yet, eager to really prove his worth. High and mighty now, one player left standing. You don't need me to say it, you can hear the crowd around, but if they do walk into the Bucky, there is some level of danger here. I mean,
Sadak can't really escape, though.
No, but Mindfreak is way ahead of the pack, so I don't think he's going to get traded, and he isn't. So Sadak's still stuck here. Might have to use util. Nade drop down as well. This guy is now a nuisance. A thorn in their side. He's buying them time, and the Moshpit has to be committed. Force him out wide into the open. Still alive, by the way.
Monyet, he walked in through A main.
Okay, well, he's found that timing from the classic. Okay, a heaven position. 2 years. He's got his, and now it is a little bit messy and scrappy.
But
words I use.
But Monyet lurked in through A main, and now Devi is lurking in through B main. So, because Loud are playing this composition, oh my god, what a shot! Because Loud are playing the comp without the Sentinels, that doesn't play spread around the map, that needs to group up and fight and peek for info, Paper Rex are finding those lurk timings real nicely.
They didn't get ahead of themselves, did they? They didn't get flustered when Sadak got that initial kill. They managed to get themselves into an advantage position, arguably here, lit up a beacon pointing directly towards in a double face. There's no hesitation in the play of Paper Rex there.
Style. This is what they've settled on. Hello.
Brawl to be taken here. This is an onslaught approaching from every single direction and nobody can hang on. Paper Rex didn't stand a chance. They're the ones that's supposed to be going for the W gaming.
And such a classic, great idea from Loud. You come out of your opponent's timeout and run a set play to steal the tempo. And they've wiped the floor with Paper Rex. An absolutely flawless round.
Now opting to just contact in through A. And it's an open site, it's a free site. It seems to be a bit of a read. Look at them, they're just fast on the approach. Maybe just hearing those sound cues out towards tree, but they close the door in their faces. A bit of stray damage. Sadak is going to be safe though. Safe and sound, able to get that plant down.
They need reinforcements quickly. Their Paper Rex are apt to flood defend. Kawansi Molest is still really far away.
Pause in the play, a bit of a break in the timing, at least taken one yet. Still with that nade now. Does he choose to use it? Fragment. First wave of it being used out. Here it sends it. Paranoia go flying along with the Dizzy. Swarming into the side. Yeah, 3 players into hell. Anything to clear this one. Might have to just jump in. It's a beautiful smoke. 2 years is using it to just divide up this side as well, and it's making it more than difficult. Damn difficult. Have on a defuse. Might make a difference. Paper Rex, Mindfreak going forward. Right click. Away. An absolute bundle differential. Something running. A mockery. Straight through main. Plenty of time available to them. Taste of their own medicine. Not Sadak who's going to be receiving it though, but Calazines and 2 years grouped up side by side.
They can pivot this quickly into a B split though.
Contacting, punish for that. Could try and pivot, but not now.
They couldn't get away. They simply couldn't get away from something with this judge.
Chasing them down. And into mid as well. Pistols out now, wants to take the long range fight. You know the players are tucked into the corner. There it is, cleared out. Last one to stand here. So an important beginning really for Paper Rex. I mean,
decided to slowly contact re-clear this area, which is a serious gamble, but they have called the bluff of Paper Rex perfectly. What a read.
Not sure who that is on the team. Give it to Sadak for now. Nade into the corner. Devi almost getting spammed down, losing his life. But here we are. Another close plant situation. Loud will be getting this plant down with no real pushback.
Don't put 3 in hell again though.
No. Probably not. Playing up close though. QCK in front of the smoke.
Careful now.
Only laid down. Backing away. Now, Paper Rex did use a lot of that util just in the beginning of that round, so I don't know how much they've got now for this retake attempt. Weaponry's not too ideal either, but Dizzy does the work. 3 revealed and suppressed out there. Forsaken is just in their faces now. Still trying to double up into hell.
Against the judges.
Just pushing them back as well, and there's just random spam and spraying through. Paper Rex, man! Running them through. And still now the sticking on. Broken. Destroyed in the process. Wingman's there, ready to try and pick up the pieces of this fight, but can reset the aim in time. Something to run away. Oh, he does it better than anybody.
Devi does not have a paranoia to play off here. He's got to rely on the Thrash.
Yeah, he's using the Thrash trying to set this up here. Good return on the fire there from Sadak. Gets the trade-off at least. Attainment into the corner, so it's slowed them down once more, but 50 seconds left into the round. No prior map control here for Loud.
Yeah, they've stacked everything in a fight over towards A main. They're losing it, and now Paper Rex have 3 players ready to collect.
Deep orb. Placed by Les. Trying to use this to try and get themselves into position. That spam, the spray, a few stray bullets, TP forwards into the mix of things. But listen, Meunier inside the smoke, Loud paving the way forwards here. It's brute force, it seems to be the name of the game, but only one player will stand. Sadak, the IGL, doesn't stand a chance there.
Nice in that. 3 hits coming through.
And here it is, rolling front of that will be a large.
Devi dodged it.
I did dodge it, but there's a one-way smoke into his face. At least they deal with that, run it back. Devi, does he seek to try and disrespect this timing? Out and through, yes. The Paper Rex players still holding their ground and basically rooted in place. And Les is now going to offload the pit to try and get them through. This is a call.
This is an amazing ult if you're planning to rotate and maybe split or go over to B. It's not that great for going into sight, but it keeps a lot of players on site.
Using a Nightfall. 2 tags. Here and out, Prowler sent straight through tree, wondering if that split's coming through, but now with 40 seconds left, Loud are happy to wait this one out, but which direction are they going to take it towards? A seems like a likely contender.
They've smoked for a B split though, so Forsaken's worried.
30 seconds left.
He's had to watch and peel himself away. Top of mid, eyes onto it, Meunier. Paranoia settling in, Devi inside the smoke, wants to rule that position and take names away from them.
What?
Picked up. He's right behind them!
What?
What is that kind of play? Still, heads are falling and so are the bodies, toppling down. Time working against them now, over the top and running around. Oh my God!
That is, it's not a great idea, but he's starting to creep a little closer.
Fuse has been spotted, tucked to the corner now. It is home and he can reposition here, but sets him up onto the line nevertheless, but now he's going to back away and respect it. Important to note, you know, we talked about it that previous round, but Loud did end up using 2 or 3 ultimate, something. Wall up in his face, contact plays, and he's out of there. Backing away, covering fire from Forsaken. Making sure the evacuation goes off without a hitch. Walking straight into the line of sight. It's something who's sniping them away in precision across the board for Paper Rex. Wiping out the opposition.
Awesome round. This has really turned the tables. It's only Cowanzine left alive. They know where he is. Trapped in a corner. He's going to have to duel 4 players to be able to get out of here.
Util in the stun.
He's just stuck.
No chance. So
11 take this area, and he's immediately dropped.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of counterplay, I think, as well. Less usually throwing the orb from that angle.
Something makes it feel like it's the same setup in this round, which broadly speaking it is, by taking that op shot into market. And now it's actually caused Loud to pivot away. They do not want any of that smoke.
Crack of an angle. Devi turns away just at the right time. Flash in his face, backs away now holding the Paranoia. Now there is no contact for this kind of play, so he's going to be backing away to the site and gives up control of tree.
With all of this noise, something's getting on a more aggressive line, so if they try to go back into a B-split, it's going to be difficult.
Clear, just can't quite land the bullets, no way. This is overzealous, potentially, perhaps, maybe over-aggressive, but they're not expecting it still. They've sucked up that space right back away from them. Sadak, the sole survivor of that position into tree, lays down the nade, but there's no follow-up. Flash now to re-peek. It's a nice one, at least to try and cook up on the fly, but Paper Rex are online.
It's so...
And that's counter spam again. Les is trying to play it himself with the ult and they're disrespecting him.
The same plays working out again for Paper Rex. It's like they just run back the highlights of the previous rounds.
That's just insanity.
Forsaken spamming, as far as I can tell, the exact same line, and this time Les goes down and something's feasting.
Little to no chance for Loud now. This map 1 be sealed up nice and pretty with a bow on top of it. For Paper Rex, all the right adjustments at all the right time, but fuel to the fire just running out for Loud as well with his composition. They are struggling ever since they haven't been able to get those ults online, but Wingman Zaman flying. Quite connect. Kawazin seeking to try and pivot, but he can't break the door in time. Has to reload too on top of this. And already something is there. Following the sound cues, jiggle it out, baits out the op shot at least, but right into the judge. Now Forsaken, trapped in the corner, but it matters not. It's a 1v5, it would have to be the play of 2 years' career to stand even a chance in hell. And for PaperX, a leisurely walk is what it feels like. Happy and secure in the knowledge that they are just setting sail into the sunset. Happy as anything. Map 1 entirely wrapped. Ball, like there could be that presence into mid.
Les completely alone here. He's going to get overwhelmed. And now PaperX are going to understand that this was fake pressure early on over towards A. So Sadak's got to accelerate. They've got to get into the B site. But you've always got to be worried with PaperX. Is there still one player hanging around this area? It's going to slow them down slightly.
That's why they're clearing it. Due diligence. Showcase, drone through as well, making sure they're into the back of the site.
Flash.
Players though, deep flash. As long with that, I mean, a Dizzy, a Wingman, everybody collided and collected into that deep corner here, but it just don't have the weaponry to really nail them. The paranoia was fantastic, and maybe more so. One player to stand. It's 2 years on 1 HP. Smoking onto the spike, it's turned just like that. Wall up, Devi blocking it, has to be broken here, but a reload for 2 years now, and he's so low that it just feels like he can't get the spam bullets on, spraying through, just needs one to really hit and connect. It's not happening! It's a Mastercard Thrifty. You're joking.
And it gets Kawazin down.
Not again, that's a spike dropped, and they've gained control and ground, and another kill. You cannot be doing this to me now. I'm telling you, the Mastercard representatives will be very happy, but it's not exactly the most picture-perfect Valorant that we've ever seen here. Wingman alerting the presence, at least to know now that a few loud players are here. Spike's still dropped down, but it's coordinated off, and they've obtained those rifles, and they're using them to great success. Now, having to really just brute force their way through. They've gathered the spike up, but listen, they're just spamming it through. One left to stand, Sadak. You can't overcome it. It's a back to back to back.
Spot the shoulder of Mindfreak, and he hops away. Did they even really get confirmation there that he has a rifle? I'm not sure.
Mindfreak position. Always trying to tuck himself up onto the box here. Are they even going to be aware of it through Slow Orb at their feet? Kawazin, a few random bullets, he might think it's cleared. It's not. Patience, played to perfection here by Mindfreak. Might be looking for a few more still. He's dropped down to 2 of them. Devi has a gun of his own now, ready for the spray through, ready for the spray down, revealed. Tucks to the corner, sidearm out and wide, but Les will put him down and put him to rest here, dodging to the flash, but he's got a lot to overcome now. Positioning flipped around, weaponry handed over. Discipline honed and ready, showcased by PaperX. Now listen, the spike is on Les's side, but he's going to have no opportunity to really get a free plant off here. Molly down, running through it, Monyet, and there it is. Round 1, they know it, tucked to the corner, something. Recognizing the win conditions, guess what? Another Mastercard Thrifty.
Yeah, and also an ace. Just to cap off how
opted into that pace increase. They wanted to try and fight it. It ends up them being punished. One-way smoke as well. This is just sharpness on display.
That's wild. That caught me completely off guard. I mean, Loud have been playing such slow defaults to start these rounds off. Focused on A main control, but not that fast. Forsaken almost caught a timing. Surely will.
With the gun, yeah, sticking wide and out. Tap, tap, tap with the AD. Yes, 2 years survives the duel and encounter. Has the spike in his hands, but he'd have to do a lot more than that to make this winnable, especially when he's on 8 HP.
And I'm not exactly sure what the read was there for Sadak in this round, but PaperX have been fighting with 2 or 3 players every single time over towards A main. I think you've got to start trying to take space in the early round somewhere else on the map. You can go back and late re-clear with the fault line or the drone, but I think trying to just run in and take that fight straight up is going to be so difficult. Isles ready for any kind of mid-aggression, sure, but not actually taking aggressive map control in B main or market, and anything like that.
For mid, face wide, doubled up in the high-low, but no casualties or kills. Hit Devi, he's making a go of it, he's making a mess of it. I mean, Kawazin puts him to rest.
Yeah, the Mosh got a kill, and Sadak's just sticking the orb right in the middle of all of these guys' faces.
Oh, win. Oh, no.
Wait.
He's doing it. What? What's going on?
That's wild. just hoping that he would find another player involved. Galantine sprays down two, but something gets the response. And it's all left to Tuiz, who, of course, is not in A main where the fight is happening.
No, he wouldn't be. He'd be on the other side of the map, of course.
He certainly is, without the Omen ult to be able to make the play happen. Thrash hunting him out. Smells blood in the water, but can't quite get a sniff this time.
Misdirection might be working to the favor
30 seconds
of
left.
Tuiz. Now, time pressure will work against him. Spike has dropped down into no man's land.
If something gives him a free kill, though, this is winnable.
That's how the clutch really begins, but he was just aiming in the wrong location. 4 kills in the round for something.
That they would change it up. Surely they don't go A main again after we've just been beating them.
Allowed not to be deterred, though. One away from the ultimates. Sanak builds up his. Deep drone that wasn't used to clear elbow, so they can start to use that now towards the site. Munyet, his position is vulnerable here. It's a pop flash play to set him up with a bit of supportive utility. He wants to disengage now with a smoke dropped down. No command, feeling the heat, feeling the pressure.
That's a weird one, actually, because it looks like they're playing for retake, but they've popped the null command. And Loud think that they're anchoring the site, so they haven't committed. This is a strange standoff.
Line in the sand has been drawn. Deep TP into mid here, Tuiz. I believe just sticking that one, so he's given himself a deep position to mid. Probably won't matter too much. Munyet might be eager though for a challenge here. How's your reaction time? Sun flashes on flashes. Paranoia to meet their match. And a deep dart as well that's not going to be accounted for. Hunter's Fury though tucks into it, gets the connection, gets the collision course straight into these players. And Munyet does a decent job of just avoiding it. Dodging, ducking, weaving, but not enough there. And a repeat with the Outlaw. Something has something to say. A reload online, shock darts though, jumping around the punish, and they're out wide and open.
The pistol rounds have been, well, I hesitate to say important because they did flip-flop a lot at the beginning of this map. But they could be decisive. Everybody on Paper Rex grouped up to try to punish Tuiz.
Disrespecting for that one here. 2 years, backs away with the TP, off-angle approach now with the Paranoia, sent flying onto the left-hand side. 2 years, so not accounted for. QCK just trying to back him up as well as bail him out, and they are just collecting all sorts of kills, but the damage done through the wall, not enough to collect the kill onto Devi.
Too far forward and not playing great angles. Pushing themselves into spots where they couldn't quite get it. Overextending to deal with Devi. Sadak shocks himself on the corner, but does pick up the kill.
Getting flustered, perhaps. Okay, there eventually with the reset of the aim. Less, a 1v3. You've seen magic.
He's done damage, but he can't get through this wall. Yeah. It's so powerful on the pistol, on both sides.
Right there.
For the retake,
right there.
To block off angles in the post. It's such a nice addition to the KO Gecko comp that a lot of teams have been looking at.
Look at this, too much to clear really for Less. Big man in his face, follow through with the bullets. No kill collected, but he does have too much to do. Already the time's getting away from him. Look at Paper Rex. Stanced up, holding their ground, swinging off the contact, and that's pistol round 1 out for them. It's been so damn important, like you said.
Gecko util. Less takes an opportunity to try to go aggressive, gambling on the fact that Paper Rex would not have everybody stacked in B main.
This is where the danger zone presents itself for a team like Loud as well, because yeah, you've lost a pistol round. And Paper Rex on their attack side again, very ult generation heavy. Something now 1 away from the Thrash to be used into the bonus round into the next. Assuming Loud can't do too much more damage here on their retake.
On the flash peek into backside as well.
Whoa!
Picking up 2. Still got that wall, but Tuiz on the flank.
Yeah, Peppered here, holding the util. Good adjustment by Mindfreak.
Close. A decent
Oh, they're going to be happy with it. Ooh, wall down. Face potentially can hear it. The footsteps rumbling towards him. He's looking for a tussle and a tumble. Less backing away. Will be postured away from that angle.
It's very rare that you see Less scrambled. But he did seem a little less than his calm usual self there. Forced to backpedal at some pace.
Clear game plan here for Paper Rex, making sure that they can absorb up all the orbs around the map. Paper Rex now defaulting back over towards B main.
And Tuiz getting posted on A with the AWP. This is something that Loud have brought out fairly recently, but Tuiz has been doing quite a lot of AWPing at this event so far.
Yeah.
And it allows them just to post him up on A, and they're not too worried. They can keep stacks towards the rest of the site. Having said that, Loud are mostly playing B for retake here. Not going to have any way of being able to challenge this.
Inside the market, Dizzy. What's that connection there onto QCK? So it looks like the wall is intact. Wasn't able to spam it down in time. Forsaken. Tux. Side by side wants to play together now. Him and Something here. Running back forwards, facing with it. The flash is not connecting here. Less running back, feeling really the heat and the pressure, but Kawazin seeks to relieve it. And now back into the action and the fight. Rolling Thunder committed. You're not getting away with that one yet. Tried to TP to evacuate and escape the Aya. Still after shock. Plenty of util left. Where that come from? Mindfreak. 2 on the table now. 2 left to go. Dropping down. Knows they're not on it. Peeking through. Another tap. Will force Mindfreak out into the open. Kawazin really seeking to deny this one. Not half. Running him down. Mindfreak performs magic before our blood.
Play coming out from Paper.
Oh! It's disgusting.
They were innovating with that over towards A, and they do it again. Very reminiscent of when they first brought out the Sage comp on Pearl. Bait out the fights here from QCK and Tui's. This tower is coming crumbling down, making a fool of Leicester boot.
It's pure whimsy. Smiles on the faces as they're having it. I mean, they have brought this to series point in the tournament.
Something looking to try to take an early timing here. Dueling against Les. I don't see how he's going to find the opportunity facing against this Viper wall. Les normally plays a little more passive, actually.
We have seen, you know, when Loud's back is up against the wall, Les tends to take matters into his own hands. Mindfreak taken out. They still have the res online for this one, but Divide, with him falling, no longer available.
The reaction from Paper Rex, looking to try to hoover up this B control. Given that Les was peeking over towards Market,
straight in
empty.
Dizzy committed by Something. He's looking to see if he can get himself onto the deeper line. You don't expect that. Drops it. 3 versus 3 now. The knife attack. Info gathered. At least that they know that Les is going to be there, but he's already playing now. High-low setup. The rest of his team out wide here. Something going for the peak. Going for the peak. Catches it in the perfect timing. A bullet to the chest with the IGL down and deleted. 2 left standing. Les. Again, heroics are necessary. And it has to be coming out swinging, traded. 1 to stand, 2 years to do the most. A fake with the TP, a paranoia evaded and dodged and juked, but the crossfire setup is too strong, it's too damn strong. And Paper Rex sealing away. Loud, dropping out. See you later, sent to the airport.